Hello everyone, welcome back to Stonehearth with BANTO. So we're back in our town, and recently we've been designing our new blacksmith house, which is shaping itself up. We're gonna be doing a little bit on the inside of the building today, a little bit more on the outside. I was trying a porch here before, just to see how that could look. Kind of look like that. But I'm not sure if I want to have it or not. It's something we can also add later on if we decide to do so. And another thing I want to do is that I want to go to all my people in here and I want to see, because I think we have some people we most likely can name. So let's go with Fabi, a courageous one. So that's one more name. If you want the name in the game, do let me know in the comments and I'll be looking into adding it soon. So yeah, life is progressing in town. And I did say in the previous video that I would love to have like chimneys for these, furnaces and so on. And it is in the works, so we will receive that eventually, and I'm really looking forward to that. I think it's gonna be really cool when that arrives. Oh awesome, we finally finished the fishing house. This is taking quite a while, but at least we're done. We got some celebrators around. Starlight is celebrating, cool. So before we dig into the building, let's check a few other things. So we are doing a healing item for the dwarves. We needed some tonic, bandage, salve, fever cordial. I think they are all queued up. They also want a supply for Dom Vandon's caravan. We need animal fodder. So that's one thing we could look into first, actually. And we might actually fight the goblins soon, decline their demands. So first thing first, we need animal fodder. I think I did queue that up for the shepherd. Let's see. So we have that to maintain. The problem is we don't have the grinder. But I do think we have one. As you can see here, that means we have one, and probably as isn't placed. Do we have it? So where do we place it for now? I think right outside where we have our beautiful little chickens. So we're gonna make it here. We can make a little home for them as well later. But before we get started with the blacksmith house again, I want to make sure we put down some bedding for them. And you know, sometimes it's better to go and go to craft and place, because sometimes we don't have enough. That's what we require for the moment. So we can have 12 chickens here, and I don't have 12. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put out a few, preferably like 12, right? So they can maybe sleep there. They can have some more chickens. Can have like another chicken coop here later on, maybe. There we go, 12, awesome. And then we also need I think you need a trough for them as well. Or a manger. This will provide a place to eat, drink and stuff like that. And I don't think there's a huge benefit to have more than one, but maybe we try it. Let's have 2. Here we go. Okay. So the animal fodder is gonna be possible to craft now. That's gonna be progressing. And we're getting chickens, and for the moment I don't think we'll butcher any chickens. What we'll be doing is pretty much collecting eggs, feathers and stuff like that. Also beat the daily goal. Peyton Caravan joins us. Oh wow, look at that. 6 body, 6 spirit, 5 mind. Part of a crafter, professor, and light sleeper. Wow, this is a really powerful stats for this character. That's cool. It could be like, it has stats for being a great soldier, but it also has great stats for being an amazing crafter, so we'll see where we go with that. And before we continue with the blacksmith as well, we do have one archer, and I'm gonna check a little bit of the equipment. Don't make him an archer. Oh yeah, it's gonna be an archer. And that name confused me. So let's see, I think we maybe have the bow available. Level 3, okay, yeah. Okay, cool. So I guess we can continue with this one a little bit. So the idea is that's going to be like a shop on the inside here as well. So blacksmith can sell their goods as well. If we go in here, the first thing I want to do, I want to tag the roof. We can easily see through it, and it seems like all the roofs are sort of connected, so that was super easy for us to change. Just have to make sure like that the flooring doesn't disappear and stuff like that, right? I do have a hotkey for this, which I don't remember at this point. So let me go into settings. Control Shift A S D. So this is what I've used for being able to like switch these really quickly. So I can just go in here. Let's click that and switch it super quickly. So much quicker than have to go there and click it every time, right? Alright, so we have a few more. Tag this as roof. Same over here, should be fine. There we go. Awesome. And we made, how much did we make of the basement? So this one is a little bit special. I think we will still be able to look through this. So we have 3 in height, which is good enough. And down here we should have some storage, I think. So I'm looking for some crates and stuff like that. So search for crate. I think now we have a couple of these. And I have to have like a little bit of a mix. So this one's a little bit harder to make, but it should be doable. And we can also have like these that they try to fill up with stuff. Because it's still, fairly close to the blacksmith, right? And I'm definitely gonna have some of those like outside as well. Maybe next to this one. You can imagine we have maybe some coal there. I'm probably gonna move this one actually. Maybe I will have it in the back here. We'll see how it looks. See everything again. Should be fine. So the reason I decided to use that one instead is because that is made of stone. It feels like it makes more sense, right? And let's maybe move these back. Get a little bit more space, maybe not all the way to the back. I mean, this one could double down as like a heater for the entire building, pretty much. Okay, so we got some good stuff down there. Got some enemies rolling in, some cougars. I don't think we can hunt these, can we? Okay. But yeah, that's a good time to get some experience. Look at them cozy around the fire. I'm gonna send our souls out there. Got the missing carrots. Yeah, because we put out some carrots during the night, see if anyone takes them, right? So let's gather our troops. Let's wait for everyone to arrive. Got the fish with us as well. There we got a cleric. So let's head over towards the cougars. I think I can send an attack to that one. Let's go. Okay. That should be an easy battle for our squad, right? Here we go. Awesome. Nice. Okay. So I guess we can check the message with the carrots first. There's so many things going on. Level up for the cleric. Missing carrots. We left those carrots out overnight and in the morning they were gone along with the basket. Strange, it even took the baskets, not ordinary bunnies, right? Reader approaches. Free a stone manger and we get an crossbow and bronze. Okay. I mean, that sounds like a great deal to me. 6 days as well to have plenty of time to do that. I was gonna make a few extra. We needed 3, I think it was right. Healing items, Don Van Don. So we can complete this one. So let's do that. Clean up some quests. Don Van Don returns. Look who is back. Mi amigo. And as I promised, Don Van Don brings you an incredible gift. He presents a large crate full of seed bags and some notes. This is paddy, a type of grass that must grow on water. It will provide you with rice, a delicious starchy grain. Yes, rice is known and many merchants will sell it, but you may plant your own. Besides, rice flour is very versatile, you see, and can be used both as a hard and a soft flour. Don Van Don was fascinated the day he discovered the Eastern delicacy, and sure people will be too. He points his own head, and that's not all. You prove yourself to be a reliable business partner. He smiles, checking something on his ledger once more. Then he receives a fine quill to start writing down something, and without looking he continues speaking. There are many journeys and caravans to take care of. Don Van Don must never linger in the same place for too long. However, he's definitely let his caravaneers know that the settlement can be trusted from now on. Which means that they might not come looking for supplies or produce is very interesting for the Eastern Kingdoms. He finishes writing, drops the quill and closes the ledger, finally looking back up. And in return, they might bring more exotic goods. Yes, tea, coffee, intricate craft, like decoration, building parts. Raises the brow, even weapons and armor. They have very unique equipment and is surely to be useful to your people, amigo. He gestures down, displaying his own fine-looking exotic garments. Well, it has been a pleasure, but a good road awaits. Remember, help the caravans as much as you can and don't promise that it will be worth your time. Never a bad deal with the Grand Mecador. He smiles before pacing away. Goodbye, and until the next meeting, we'll be waiting. I still feel like these text boxes are way too big. I feel like this should be cut in half almost. Like it could have all the text, but split into more clicking or something, right? Wild text, but that's cool. Deliver the quest, and there's more possibilities along the road, so that's cool. Eating item for the dwarves, that one's probably gonna take a while. We're still exploring some herbs and so on. Gonna be quite busy, right? So, back to this. I feel like this is a good start. We don't have to put a ton of stuff down. However, I think we're actually gonna cover this entire up so it's more like solid. And potentially also swap the colors a bit. Maybe like that. I just feel like it's nicer when there's a bit of variation to the colors of the flooring and so on. Then we see the shape of this building is a little bit special, right? So technically we could be only up here, right? But you know, maybe we also want to be able to go through here under this roof, right? Which will give a little bit more space even, so I think we're gonna do that, and we're not gonna have a stone floor here. Maybe that one, different from the bottom, or should we have the same? Have the same, I suppose. And then we also have to like recolor a few things now that we swap the floor around. So what we need to do then is to pretty much get away a little bit here, and it depends on how open we want this to be. Like we can remove an entire wall, right? Or we can just have like, oh, this is a door, or we don't even have to like remove anything but make a door, right? But I think it's a good idea to like first remove it. Then we know that this is the center, right? So I'm just gonna put that there. And then we can drop a little door. And that way, know where the middle is. And then what I'm thinking is that I'm just gonna grab a floor color and drag it out like this. So this one's gonna be like one step lower, this floor. I think that's fine. And I'm gonna use the same color, but this is more like an maybe you just keep some stuff in there, right? Because you need some more storage, so it's maybe not the place where you sleep, but you have some extra room if you need to. And you know, it could be some chests or something in here, like a fancy one, maybe like this one thing in there, and maybe a normal crate or maybe even a drawer, right? Well, it's called a dresser, right? So you maybe keep some stuff in that. And then if we show the roof again, we can go in on the inside and see we have a little drop here. I'm just gonna do it like this. Should be good, I think. And then maybe we color that like this. Like we're probably like almost never ever gonna see the inside here, right? And I'm not even sure how this will work when the door is gonna open, because I think parts of it is inside of the roof, but I don't think you see it because it's not fully outside of it, so I think it should be fine. We will see. I think it should be fine. So yeah, let's go down then to... or should we maybe arrange the top floor first? We know where the staircase is gonna come up. So for me it's leaning towards this side. So imagine we have a staircase over here, and then we can decide later on if it's going to be hollow or not. that. Here. That, and I think I will probably remove a few parts, maybe like that. And potentially we'll add some support under here if we decide we want that. We can add like that, or we could this. I think like that's pretty good. And then we will be getting up at this side, so we're not wasting too much space. We have some windows here, but I think that is fine. We get up here, then we'll have some beds. And I'm gonna go for more of a fancy bed for this. And I think we have 2 beds. I might put them like, It's kind of cramped to have 2 beds here. Maybe? For some reason I'm not allowed to put it... Why am I not allowed to put it there? What is the reason for that? Is it the windows, maybe? There's something blocking out. I don't know what it is. That's interesting. But yeah, let's change. I kind of want to have... I think I want to have a yellow color for that. Oh, we got some wolves. The goblins that are in town. Maybe we should defeat them while they're in town. Yeah, surprise, like we just go and stab them a little bit. Let's get them a fancy dresser. Maybe? Should we start with the normal one? Maybe we can start with... I'm thinking a table. I think there's... Isn't there like a... Yeah, writing desk. So... I'm not sure why I'm not allowed to put anything in that corner. It's very odd. There's probably some reason for it. Most likely 100%. And a little beautiful chair. No, they can sit and eat here if they decide to do so. Don't beat the daily goal. And yeah, let's maybe deal with the goblins for a bit. So they're right in town. I think we will not have issues, at least not with the current ones that are here. So what I'm gonna do, can I even attack them when we are the enemies? Okay, we can't. That would be funny. Okay, so let's get everyone together. And I think if we're gonna destroy them, we should take out the leader first. Wow, he doesn't have much health actually. So... Okay, let's go in here. We're gonna decline it. No, you're supposed to say yes. You're supposed to feel grateful. Try again. No bad. He fixed badness. Now we're gonna ban this, right? So let's target Captain Murrah. Hopefully this will work out for us. I think so. They can hit quite hard sometimes, these guys, though. Yeah, they do hit quite hard. Let's see if we can get him down. Okay, the big bad guy is down. I know that these guys do hit pretty hard, at least used to. Phantom power is very low. Don't think... Oh yeah, they have archers. They might be hitting quite hard as well. Okay, now we got battle music. Let's rally everyone. We might need some extra people. Here we go. Smash him. So it seems we may need maybe another cleric, maybe an archer. Yeah, should be good, I think. And we need a knight as well. Like BANTO is a lord, but it's not a knight, so a knight would be, I think, even better with aggro and tanking, right? Level 4 footman, awesome. Hopefully our archer is gonna be... Oh, they are level up, awesome. Okay, let's become an... Oh, is he down? Looks like he's down. Okay, let's unravel everyone. There's another one over here, okay. But that was all of them. Got some levels. Oh, there's a few more still. But that's good. Can clear them out. And where is their camp? I have a tiny camp over here with another captain. He's also named Captain Mura. There's a crypt. I do not remember where their official camp is because they should have some buildings and stuff, I think. Maybe I missed. Oh, here it is. So, I think it would be a pretty wise idea to take the people we have and just go and attack them, deal with them before they can spawn more enemies, right? So let's send over what we got left. We got BANTO, the experienced builder. Can we give him some other title maybe? Let's see. The log splinter. BANTO the sleepy. The gravekeeper under the scourge. Let's go with that. So Ryan is recuperating, but I'm gonna be swapping him out to become an archer when he's back on his feet again. It's gonna be great. Go, let's take down the camp. And hopefully that should lower the threat a little bit from the goblins for a while, right? Nice, got some ingots, got some coal and some ore. Cool. Oh, there's some more enemies over here, another one. The sleepyhead, he just woke up, everyone was fighting, was like, oh, I'm awake, what's happening guys? Where's everyone? Did we win the battle? Nice, BANTO got some cleaving, awesome. Here's Bluebell as well. I'm starting to wonder if that captain we had over there is the main captain or if it's the other captain. We got some archers in town suddenly, okay. So it seems we need to maybe run back to town. There's BANTO, he's coming, running. Ready to fight. Keep running, we had some more enemies in town. Awesome, okay, there's a few ones left. Ryan is now level 1 archer, awesome, he's back on his feet already. Chasing Piata, awesome. That's great, I love the outfit, so nice. I remember that was added by Ace at some point. Different archer outfits, very beautiful. Really cool, okay, we prevail. Got some more rain. More rain. It's raining and raining and raining. But it is fall after all, so makes a lot of sense. Oh, I think this is the official chieftain. So I think this is Chieftain Mura. Another one was maybe Captain Mura, perhaps, or something. But I think that's the main guy we need to take down, pretty much. So we're gonna go out once again, maybe get some experience for Ryan. And now we can change the name on him. Because now it's just gonna be Ryan. The prone, not the best title, can be the Town Watcher. Here we go, getting him down, awesome. Great, Orlandok, level 5 Cleric. Mura Kingmaker is defeated. Ow, it hurts. You know win over coming, soothsayers say. Over crush everyone. Tell my sheep, me loves her always. Adopting Bluebell will take her in as a citizen's pet. Ignoring her for now will allow the shepherds to eventually add her to the pasture herd, finally letting her all send her home after a day or so. So this thing I have never seen. Go home, girl. Okay, ignore. We take care of her. Adopt. Yes, we adopt Bluebell. She'll be over here, right? Look at her. Bluebell the sheep. Once a pet for a goblin warchief, Bluebell boasts higher constitution, speed, metabolism than the rest of the Ovine kin. I wonder if it's possible to bring Bluebell with you when you travel to a new town, because in Stonehearth you can, when you reach the end of the game, you can decide to restart. And you can bring X amount of items, X amount of people with you. But I wonder if you can also bring a pet like Bluebell with you. That would be interesting. Then you're gonna have like 10 different Bluebells. Very nice. Alright, cool. So that went pretty well. Strange trading. Okay, we got some more stuff going on. A hooded figure appears, silent and seemingly out of nowhere. Greetings, have taken a risk. For a chance at your garden's bounty. Perhaps a trade. It seems he means that he wants some vegetables. Sure, I'll do that. Here you go. The visitor nods and take their leave. Shortly after, you discover a basket brimming with soft petals and potted flowers at your banner. You get 5 bright bell, some frost snap flowers, and frost snap and bright bell flowers. Cool. Thank you. We started to trade with the bunny people, the Amberstone. That's cool. And something I want to look into a little bit. Let's see how it's overall going with the blacksmith crafting things. So we still have some issue with bronze, it seems. So maybe looking to see if we can fix some with that. I thought we did. Let's see. So we go with X-ray. I'm looking at the amount. We got iron, we got gold. So I'm looking for, here we got some copper. So I wonder if it is that we are missing tin. We don't have a huge amount of copper either, but we have no tin. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna be digging down a little bit. Terrain slicer. And then we're gonna mine in a little bit more. Here we have a lot. Here's the big bounty. Nice. Okay, so let's look around for some tin. We can buy that, but let's see if we can mine that. Might be tricky in this weather to see it. We'll see. Could be on the bottom as well. Yeah, we'll look into doing something with this hot spring in the mountains. Could be something cool with that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really see any tin. Oh, here it is maybe. Awesome. Okay, great. Let's just keep going in here then. Here we go. That should hopefully provide quite a bit of tin. Awesome. And we're putting down some ladders as well. It might take a while to go there. So potentially to save a little bit of time. Let's go and do some road. And I think we're just going to build it section by section really. We did have some enemies there, I think it said as well. Wait, did I click to build? Hope I didn't. 63. Okay. Good. I was fearing that I clicked to build the blacksmith. Because I did not want to do that. Always make sure to click that just in case. Which creates like a new building. It's going to be a little bit quicker to go there, not a lot quicker. I haven't done the entire way. And we do have some big cats over there. We got some more invaders of Varanus. Oh, more than one actually. Okay, let's send out our troops. These ones are pretty tough. But that should be some good practice for our archer. And I do think we, before we continue, I do think we actually have, so we could promote one to become a knight now. We don't? Okay, we need to make a knight shield. We're gonna queue that up. Right after the little battle. Oh, that's a big one. That's a smaller one. 1200 health. That's so much. How's BANTO doing tanking? Doing pretty good. Pretty good. It feels like as long as you have aggro, he's doing pretty good. I think a knight would probably do even better because I think they have some potentially better traits. But here's some more. Oh yeah, that's the cats. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna send our soldiers to go over there as well. Matthew is low on health. Oh no, the cat got him. There's a lot of cats. And they are dangerous as well. Okay. So we have to go and save him. Looks like we're potentially very low on wood. Okay, we need to shop more wood after this as well. I still kind of wish the health bars would be kind of like always shown, like when someone is low on health. It would always be, you know, on top of everything, right? Like on top of the world and all that stuff, right? Herbalist unlocked Oleander. Okay, cool. More stuff unlocked, that's good. So yeah, we need a lot more wood. And this time I'm actually just gonna go shop down. Usually I replant it, but this time I'm just gonna shop it down. And we can replant it later. Got some more wild game. Can we hunt those? I guess we can try with a hunter. Would be fun to level up the hunter a bit. He's still only level 1, but he's gonna be leveling up soon, hopefully. At level 2, he gets clean kill, increase the damage and range, make sure that the animals can be killed with less effort. And this one can track down medium animals, so that's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good upgrade, I think. Alright, so let's go back to the blacksmith. We have shield at the top, we can get that done, hopefully soon. And let's see also for our workers. So I don't want to have everyone, for example, doing building tasks. So Petra and Starlight is going to be doing other stuff, and they're going to focus mostly on mining, honestly. It's good to have some that do that, because if you don't change that, sometimes it never happens, unfortunately. Yeah, so I guess we got occupied a bit, so it's taken a while, this house, but things happens, right? So the idea for this building as well, like I said before, is that we should have a shop in here. And there's different bar things we can use for that. And if I remember, some of these counter or something, you can actually put stuff on it. And it should be this way. So imagine the shop is kind of deep inside here. So there's some showing off stuff there maybe. And I don't think this has to be big. So we can go like that. And I'm even thinking like, because if I remember, Danny on Ace said that it is possible to display items on this. So I'm just thinking like, what if you have one in the corner over there? Display items on it, right? I think he said that it should be possible. Don't think it has to be the mid-section, but maybe. And okay, so hopefully not fall down here as well. So I'm looking for some rugs. I'm gonna go for red maybe. And I'm also looking for like some kind of chair as well. So I'm thinking here, because I think you can actually go through that one. This so that should be good. And decoration-wise, I'm not sure exactly what decoration we got. Do we have something like sword? No. Can I have some signs outside at least? We can showcase this is the Blacksmith Building. Maybe this one. Kind of like that, simple. And I think that should be showcased on more sides. So you can, if you go this way, see it. If you come from another path, you see it. If you come from over here, you probably see it as well. So they are advertising, right? Some thieves. Okay, let's send some souls out. What is this guy doing? I wonder if you can go down from there. I've never seen them stand like that. And yeah, they do actually have their camp over there, so we should probably send our people over there. But when they're done with those people, they can just continue and defeat others. So I think it's gonna be more focus in the next episode on the blacksmith as well. It's taken a long time, but it's fine. We got a lot of Varan's meat up there, so we should probably cook that up as well if you don't have that queued up. We have a few queued up. Do we have to claim this? No, we just have to loot. So after done with this battle, I'm also gonna cancel them for doing their job, which means they're gonna be helping, like hauling items, mining, cutting trees. It's really good. Archer's leveling up. Nice, very close to level up. Probably, hopefully after this one. I'll check that soon. So close to level. I think they get a little bit of XP for patrolling as well. How there, how are township? How are things for you? It's been pretty quiet, but you know it's a bad sign when the birds stop singing. I guess it's wolves, goblin wolves, watch your borders. You don't want to fight them after their trains got them in a ladder. You hear? Buck it down if you need to. Or run. Running good. No shame in surviving another day. So we have a lot of wolves in the woods, it seems. A lot of things are going on. That's cool. Hooded figure. I think we're gonna wait with that, continue to talk with them in the next episode, and continue building in the next episode as well. So it's taken a while. I hope it's fine. It's taken a while. But yeah, everyone, thanks for watching today's episode with Stonehearth. If you want a name in the game, let me know in the comments, and I will gladly look into adding you as a Hearthling later on, or maybe a pet if you want to name one as well. So thanks for watching. Hope you had a beautiful day, and I hope to see you guys soon again. Thanks for watching, and take care. Have a good one.